Good evening, class. My name is Joshua Cart. I'm going to be giving you a persuasive speech over military benefits. Now, before I get started, the first thing we're going to talk about is the, image that the public eye has painted over people in the military. The general consensus is that we're all killing machines. We all go to war. We all come home, and we act like heroes. But that's not it. Alright, the military produces more than just killing machines. The military is also very big on families, the benefits, and everything that it offers that provides a safe and secure life for young and older individuals. Now, what I'm going to persuade the audience, you guys, is that the military is more than just killing machines. Alright, my speech is more focused on the benefits. I'm going to persuade you to take that little image of killing machines out of your head, and I want you guys to view the military and the benefits that it offers to everyone that joins or that serves or that gets out as a very great thing. Alright, now before we begin, I'm gonna tell you about the three topics that we're gonna talk about during this speech. Alright, the three benefits that I'm gonna tell you about, which there's many more, but the three that we're gonna talk about tonight are our medical, our dental, and our educational benefits. I'm gonna start off with medical and work my way down that way. We'll go medical, dental, and then education. Alright, so with the medical benefits, okay? Before I joined the military, me personally, I know there's many more other Americans out there that didn't have health insurance or didn't have medical benefits at all. That's just how society is. Some people can afford it, some people can't. But one of the great things and one of the benefits of the military is the medical side of it. So I joined the military before not having medical benefits. As soon as I joined, I had medical benefits. That's very important to me because throughout the 7 years that I've served in the military, I've had to go to the hospital. I've had to go to the base medical. I've had a couple surgeries in my life that I know I probably couldn't have paid for out of my pocket if I wasn't associated with the military. Now, a couple examples of those are I've had probably 7 concussions in the 7 years that I've been in the Marine Corps. CAT scans are not cheap. I've also caught the flu a couple times, occasional strep throat, whatever it may be. They required me to get medication and medical attention just to see what was wrong with me. And all that came to me free of charge of the military. Now, free of charge in quotation marks, let's say, because they pay me a certain amount every month, but they take a certain amount out for my medical expenses. But you never notice it coming out. It's basically free. You never get the money to begin with, so it is what it is. But with these medical benefits, imagine if I was a civilian and I didn't get these military medical benefits, all the co-pays, all the different medical bills I'd be having to pay. Just recently in 2013, I tore my ACL. Alright, I had my ACL completely repaired. It was a $30,000 surgery. I know I did not have $30,000 to pay towards a doctor's bill or a medical expense to have my knee fixed. Alright, the only way I could have had paid for it is because the military paid for it. That's one of the great things about that. No matter what, I could get my leg chopped off tomorrow and the military will end up paying for it. That's just one of the benefits that we reap from being in the military or being associated with the military, whatever the case may be. Alright, so now that we talked about medical, actually there's one more thing that we can talk about when it comes to medical that shows that the military is real big on family, and it's also a great benefit. Alright, there's individuals in the military that plan to have kids or that do have kids. Alright, when there's a married couple in the Marine Corps and they end up conceiving a baby, and the mother finally gives birth to the baby, there's gonna be doctor bills that have to be paid. But in the military, if you're a dependent of a military husband or wife, whatever the case may be, normally the woman that's pregnant isn't gonna have to pay a dime. The military covers that pregnancy, the birth, all that crazy stuff. So there's another benefit. It's real big on family. So let's talk about the next benefits that we're going to talk about throughout this speech, which was dental. Dental is a very, very, very big thing to me. Alright, because I like my smile, I like the way I look, and I'm pretty sure all of you do too. Before I joined the military, I rarely went to the dentist. And that's because I probably didn't have dental insurance, or my parents didn't want to pay the money. I don't know. I always wanted braces my whole life, but never could afford them. Good thing I don't need them. But if I wanted them, the military would pay for them. Now I've had I've had a root canal since I've been in the military. I've had multiple cleanings. I've had multiple teeth taken out, like my wisdom teeth, per se. That required surgery, required medication afterwards. All the monthly checkups and quarterly checkups and yearly checkups on your teeth that you have to have. I get all those for free, as well as every other service member and dependent associated with the military. So that's another great thing about the military. Alright, so on top of free medical, you also get free dental. It's an excellent thing, especially if you like to smile and like to laugh. You're not paying all them co-pays as well, all the different visits to the teeth doctor, the dentist, whatever you want to call him, whatever your child calls him, whatever you call him. But it's really a great thing. Alright, so now the third and final thing that we're going to talk about during this speech is the educational benefits, which should be a very big thing to every young adult or grown woman and man trying to further their education, or those that have children that you want to be able to allow them the opportunity to further their education. Now, with the military benefits when it comes to education, active service members get $4,500 free tuition assistance. Alright, so like myself, I'm taking this class. The military is paying for this class. Every class I've taken with South University, which is about 14, 15, 16, I'm not really sure, it might be a little more, the military has paid for. So I'm taking college right now for free. And I'm going to continue to take college for free until I get out of the Marine Corps. Alright, that's an excellent thing that the military offers to everyone that joins, and unfortunately more people should take advantage of it, but the opportunity's there, people should take it. Alright, so if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, oh, how am I going to pay for college? Or if you're about to graduate high school and you're thinking, how am I going to pay for college? Or if you are in the military, use the military TA. It pays for college for free. Great benefit. Another thing, we also pay $1,200 into what they call the GI Bill. They got a Montgomery GI Bill and they got a post 9/11 GI Bill. Alright, with that GI Bill, after I decide to exit the military, I'm going to be able to get 3 years of college education for free. And they're going to pay me the state BAH based on where I live, which is going to be in Ohio. So not only will I be getting a free education, but I'm also going to get $1,200 a month to live on. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty cool benefit. And for those service members that stay in for 10 years, they are given the option to pass their GI Bill down to a spouse. whether it be their wife, their husbands, their kids, their sons, their daughters, whatever the case may be. So if I get let's say I'm married. If I'm married, I get my education for free while I'm in. The military pays for it, and I've reached that 10-year mark. At that point, I'll be able to take the GI Bill that I paid into, and I will be able to pass it down to my future wife or my son or my other future children, whatever the case may be. Alright, that's an opportunity the military provides, and it's also a great benefit. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's conclude everything that we've talked about tonight. Alright, I've talked about the idea of the military and what people perceive us as, but that's not what I want you guys to be thinking about at this time. I want right now my audience should be thinking that the military is a great organization that offers many great benefits. I hope I persuaded you to think that way, because they do. And the 3 benefits that we talked about today are medical, dental, and education. You can go on the military websites, www.marines.mil, www.army.gov, www.navy.gov. You can go on those websites and you can actually look at the different branches. You can see what they offer. Every branch has the same benefits though. There is more than these 3 that we've talked about tonight. So I encourage you to go ahead and look into those if you're interested, or also think about it if you're thinking about getting out. Alright, so have a great night. My name is Joshua Cart. I enjoyed giving you this speech. Hopefully you guys leave comments and I'll respond back. Thank you.